never gonna let you lose. I'm gonna play Fortnite all day long and shoot the bad guys.
Pedro, and I want a cake the size of a piñata. Okay? Okay? A piñata cake. I don't know how that's gonna work. Just make it happen. Well, hello! How is everybody doing today? Okay, look, I pushed a lot of buttons. I did a lot of things. I also disconnected my entire computer when the power went out. But power only went out for an entire day though. But it just created a problem. So I didn't stream on the weekend, just letting you know. But we are back. I have not been able to stop watching the World Cup. Not gonna lie. Not being able to just, I can't stop. I may or may not have the next game ready to go on my right next to my chat. I didn't do it. All right, look. So I'm trying to get back into the rhythm of things. The creator actually got some good news, and the light, the ring light for his face is actually not broken, so we don't have to order it because we were waiting until Amazon Prime Day week, whatever it is. But then we did some experiments and realized that it was not the cord broken. It was the little plug. It came with a little cheap USB plug thing. How do you call it? The brick? Is it called brick? I don't know. The thing that goes into the power. I just call it the little bricks. Hold on. I'm trying. Oh yeah, you know what? Hold on. Let me take off noise cancellation so Miss Yeti doesn't come in here saying you're screaming too much. I'm probably gonna scream too much anyway. I watched the World Cup in person. They were playing football, right? Football. Fuzzy, what did you watch? Which game did you watch? Let me see. Noise cancellation to normal. All right, there you go. I can hear my voice, so I can kind of tell how loud I'm being. All right. I need to make sure I charge this thing. So that was, like I said, I was saying there's good news for the creator face cam stuff. We thought about doing a watch along today, but I had stuff to do, so I couldn't do it. But maybe one of these games I'll do a watch along. I wanted to do a watch along for Colombia game, but it's 10 o'clock. And I don't think Ms. Yeti wants me talking too loud, you know? Alright, why does it sound like I sound weirder with my headphones on than I do without them? It says normal. Okay. I guess I'm just weird. There was multiple games. Fuzzy, what you talking about? What do you mean? This guy. How many games? I mean, I think it's been a week. There's been games every day. 2 each the first 2 days, then 3 each the next few days, and then like wasn't it 4 each today and yesterday? I don't know. Yeah, it's been a lot. A lot of games. And that was that was just the first round of three rounds. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of games, especially with all the they added a lot more teams this year, but just made it so there's some tough teams, but they made it so basically there's a lot of cannon fodder, i.e. the Germany game. You know, normally most games have been 4 to something or 3, like a 2 to 3 goal difference at the most. And then what? Didn't Germany Dude, like 7-1. So that's a good example of what happens when you add a lot of extra teams that maybe should have not been in the World Cup. That to say, that just adds like an extra week of games, I would say, because that adds a whole nother round. That was about it. That's all I wanted to say. Goobs, what happened that I can't guess? Because I can't guess even if I knew what happened, but I didn't. You know what I mean? I thought I saw something there, but I guess it was just a moving tree. Alright, look, I'm gonna go in. Yeah. Wait, does the G button work for anything in this game? I think I need to change guard shoe. I need to change the button for the shockwave or the extra item to something else. That was the worst jump ever of all time. I want to go there. Where did that guy go?
My pocket item equip is set to Q.
No, Q, well, I guess in this mode it makes sense to be Q, actually. But I use shockwaves with E. E! Alright, look, I'm gonna go get this guy. Wait, is this extra item a permanent thing? This guy's below me. Oh, there's another one! Wait, am I playing duos?
The pocket items can be a shockwave, med mist, or shield bubble. They can be changed at vending machines. They have infinite uses, however they go on a 30-second cooldown.
See, that's why I like the shockwaves, though. But
why are you always playing duos? Good one.
I thought I was playing duos, but no, this is solos. There's just 2 people here. I think. Because, right? We'll find out here in a second. Stop. I may or may not have the soccer game in the background. So I'll let you know how Panama and Ghana do. Goob says, it's okay. Sports not my big thing, but if you do, I'll try to hop on.
You're playing duos.
Oh, yeah, well...
If
so
you
the
want
thing
to
with
play
the watch
duos,
alongs,
just let me in.
Goops. Oh, it is duos? No, hold on. No, I gotta play my warm-ups first. Hold on, let me back out. I didn't even pay attention. Turn the lobby. But yeah, we'll play. You can join in a second, Fuzzy. After I play a couple games. So with watch-alongs, Goobs, you can't show the game because it'll get copyrighted. Now, I see that a lot of people actually watch the game with the commentary on. But the problem is I watch mine in Spanish and they have a lot of commercials, so I don't know how would that work. I would have to mute the commercials, so I'm gonna get copyrighted. Might have to just do it on Twitch. I don't know, but I'll think about it. That's what I was mentioning about the watch along. So I can't show the game, but if you have a way to watch it, you can watch it while we're talking nonsense. And
no
I'll be
hablas
talking about
español.
But yeah, I do speak Spanish. What are you talking about? It is duos. Oh, I should have known better. This thing resets to the last thing you played when you left the game. And I always forget to check. Hold on. Fuzzy, let me play my game. I was in my first car crash. No! What did you do? You're okay, bruised and in pain. What happened? Tell me all about it. I am stressed out, but tell me all about it. Let's work through it and put some laps into it. Meow, meow, meow. But were you driving? First question. And I'm glad you're okay. That was gonna be my next question, but you typed. Oh, my first question, not my next question. Then I would. You know what I mean. All right, hold on. So what about? How about? Hold on. Is this cute? Not. Is this extra item a permanent thing or only for this season, Fuzzy? Oh, you spelled that all kinds of wrong, Fuzzy. Rowan! Run, which team are you rooting for? Look, I told you guys that I was probably going to be rooting for, well, probably not. I was going to be rooting for Colombia and probably for the U.S. But historically, the U.S. hasn't had the strongest team out there. Okay? It's usually very athletic. That's about it. But now, because of all these other players that have been coming to play in the MLS and all players that have been playing in Europe, the U.S. team is pretty solid. After the way they play against, what was that, Paraguay? Yeah, Paraguay, right? Paraguay. Yeah, Paraguay. Even without the goals, I was thinking to myself throughout the game, the U.S. has a pretty good team. They actually played a lot in the way Colombia plays, at least in my opinion. So anyway, because I was joking that, yeah, I was going to be rooting for the U.S., but it was very unlikely they were going to be going very far. I was wrong. I was very wrong. They're going to do well, so I'm glad. I ordered a U.S. Jersey and a Colombian jersey, but it won't be here until like Friday. Well, it's like I was looking at the years I got the other jerseys. It's like every 6 years I get a new, not every 4 years, about every 6 years I get a new Colombian jersey. And the only jersey I had for the U.S., well, I have one that I made myself, but I had another one that was very cool. And I told Ms. Yeti I had to return it because it was a little too tight. Back then I was in good shape, but it was a little too tight. So I was like, I'm going to return it and then get another one a little bigger. I could never get one a little bigger, so I was never able to like replace it. I returned it, but I was never able to replace it. I'm assuming this guy laminated the other person that was in lamination action. And there was all kinds of ammo.
The Yeti is too big now.
What now? The Yeti's too big now. What are you talking about? Oh, because I'm in the middle of... No, I always forget that for Fortnite... No, let me get out of the... Let me close this window. What am I doing right there? For Fortnite, I need to move my face. I need to find a faster way to do this.
The Yeti is too big because he can't wear the jersey.
Oh, well, that's a good point. But I am in the middle of the way, so now I see what you're trying to say. Avatar move, middle. Oh no, that's the wrong middle. There you go. I need an easier way to do that. Alright. The buttons work. Alright, that way I'm out of the way. Yeah, I was look, back then I was in shape, but I think that was a medium and it was too tight. Way too tight. As though back then a medium feels the way a large feels now. Oh, that's so sad. But true. Wait, Anyway, so I returned it, and like I said, I was never able to get it back. It was pretty cool. So I
Don't
order.
worry. You're just a big boy.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I call my dog a big boy too. He's a great dad.
You try to attack me, sir. You shall regret it. Okay, run away. Like a coward. Because they call me Robin Pancakes. Okay, that was very anticlimactic. I thought I was gonna land on top. Where'd he go? Should be around here, right? Well, not around here.
I call my dog a big boy too. He's a Great Dane.
Well, yeah, that's the minimum you could do. That's almost too small of a nickname. All right, hold on. I was adjusting my mouse. Wait, oh, look at this guy. Is that a guy? No, that's a chair. Never mind. Not attacking chairs. Not my job today.
Too
All right,
small?
put my glasses on so I
Are
can
you
hear.
calling him fat?
No, I said the nickname is too small. Keep up, Fuzzy, keep up. Goob says, I stop at the stop sign, look, determine it was safe, and the next thing I know, a car speeds up and hits my hood, causing me to spin 160 ahead of me. Wow, hold on. And did the car have a stop sign or not? I wanna get to the bottom of this. And why does my number one pickaxe thing has two of them? Fuzzy, what does that mean? Do you see that? It's got like an orange thing behind. Oh, L. I got an L. Why is it L? That doesn't even make sense. That's too far away. What is this? You can't do that. Then why is it letting me do it? Wish I could have some shields. Look at that! My wishes! Thank you. What? Alright, the cat is in the room. Alright.
That's a portable extractor. It takes 5 seconds to extract any sprite on your back. It's good for securing a sprite you don't have or want to keep without risking going to the Loud World extractors.
Do I have this one? I don't remember. How do I know if I have it? You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I don't even know, but we're gonna do it just for science. Alright, it's my only get one, I'm assuming, per game. Genius. Alright. Kind of missed our chance with that guy. He left. Alright. They're about to do the national anthems for Ghana and Panama. I don't know. See, this is the problem with all these extra teams that made it in.
You can buy one each day for 1,000 sprite dust at the extractors and can get one through the daily challenges. They carry between games, so you just wasted that one.
It's alright. I wanted to science it. You know, sometimes you just gotta science, you know? Science is important. Bacon! Bacon! What's going on? Saul Martin! Okay, let's try it again. Saul Martin! What is that sound? I saw something. I think I saw the movement. Let's see. What is it? Meow. Good evening. Nice ride! How happy are you with Germany's last game? He's gonna say, I don't watch the footballs. I bet I would have hit him if he wasn't in the car. Such a good shot. Check it out. Check it out. Never mind. It's my bullets. I'm not gonna do that because I have no backpack. Oh, but you know what I could do? Use it as a bait. Use it as a bait. Hold on, my cat one's out. Give me a quick second. Hopefully, oh wait, let me go into this bush. Oh, never mind. Miss Yeti got her. All right. So who plays tomorrow? Because I think tomorrow, I'm not sure if there's a lot of games I want to watch. So I could be able to do this early stream tomorrow. Okay, that was it. Nobody baited. Bait. Okay. Alright, nobody went to the bait. Oh, wait. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. What do you think he is? Huh? Huh? No! It's just too long to reload! Oh, he had a purple. He had a purple Epicus. It was Epicus Maximus. If he doesn't have a purple shotgun, I win the fight. Just gonna say it. All right, who's gonna join? You gotta do it now. I don't watch the World Cup. Oh my goodness, so you didn't. But you know, you guys won by like all the goals. I don't know. Look, this is too many questions now. I don't even. I hate it when they do that survey in game that has like 5, 7 questions. I don't care. By the third question, I'm not paying attention. No? And Fuzzy left. What is he doing? Nessa says, I only know about the Germany 7 goals in one game. That's what it was. 7-1. If I'm not wrong. Seven to 1. So far, the biggest difference in goals of all the games. There's been some nice games though. You're back from the Fortnites. Good job. Oh look, you got the cyborg kitty.
Still here.
Yes, but you need to make sure the microphone's not too loud. Rita! What's going on? Nice strat. You said what? You've been busy with practical driving lessons. Otherwise, had my second lesson earlier today. Oh, nice. I gotta get good at teaching my nephew how to drive. But Goobs just got into an accident. She was telling us all about it. No stop sign for the car, but they definitely speed up. Or were speeding as they shouldn't have hit. Shouldn't have hit. I'm assuming.
Mike muted. Mike muted.
What do you mean, Mike? Oh, Mike muted in the game. I'm assuming you meant. I'm assuming you meant that they have a stop sign and they should have not been speeding, because if they were not speeding, they would have been able to not hit you. And if they ended up 100 feet, you said 100 feet? Yeah, 100 feet ahead of you, they had to be going very fast. And so if you look both ways, that means they were pretty far away, or was it a curved street? I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They hit you in the front of your car, and we're 100 feet ahead of you. They have to be going very fast. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Goobs. The mic is muted in game.
Realison the Hyper 7 just redeemed remind Tio to hydrate.
You might
Water,
have
water,
me
water,
muted,
water.
Fuzzy. Oh, there you go. See? What you found? What?
It's
It's fun. I don't know what that is. What is that? It's a funny rabbit.
What's I found? You see my Sprite?
It's that like a? What's that? It looks like a fruit. Peach. They got names. I can't keep up. But no, look. I think we just scared Nice Strat with the accident thing. Accidents will happen. You just gotta do your best. You can't control what everybody else does. You can only control what you do in the car, and you're driving a very big hunk of metal. So all you can do is make sure you do everything right and everything you can. Be aware. Just because you're doing everything doesn't mean everybody's gonna do it. So you got to be aware of everybody else as well. Sometimes it's your fault. Sometimes it's not. But yeah, you just gotta be. Look, when you're driving, that's the moment when you need to be locked in. All right. And now, so what I want from my team is to be locked in like they were driving a vehicle, paying attention, looking both ways, and paying attention where they land. I'll be there in a second. Whoops. Everyone just drive safe. Exactly. Do the best you can to be safe. I'm a pretty good driver. I've been in a couple near accidents. I've been, I guess, 1 or 2 accidents at the most. Knock on wood. My food's hardwood floor. But yeah, it just scary moments out there. Scary moments. We just turned talking about the World Cup into a driving lesson. Good job. But yeah, and wear your seatbelts. Modern cars are equipped a lot better than older cars. There were some seatbelts in the 70s and 60s that were a death trap. Not anymore. Wear your seatbelts. Be safe. And don't road rage. Important thing to remember. A shoot gets it. What are you talking about? Posture check. All right, hold on. Let me posture check my face. There you go.
Your face?
Oh, yeah, yeah, my stream face. All right, hold on. So I got stuff. I landed pretty far away from you guys, but I'm almost there. Almost there. I am locked in. I'm locking in the whole map. Yeah, I'm locking in the whole map. I just walked through half the map. I know where everybody is. Over there. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Ron said Jackson. I have no. Who are those? The Amazing Digital Circus made more money than Star Wars Grogulorian movie. Grogulorian, yes. That's my new word for them. Oh look, it's a purple Sprite. Or dark purple Sprite. Well, it's alright. I was talking. Give me time to talk. Grogolorian? What do you mean define? Do you not watch anything? I mean, that's the Star Wars, the Baby Yoda.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah, it's Mandalorian and Grogu, right? So Grogu's becoming a Mandalorian, Grogolorian.
So Baby Yoda. Yeah.
Yes, did you not get that after like 3 seasons and him getting he got his little mini armor that the Mandalorian gave him?
Oh, I
Oh, that's not a big spoiler. But yes, so what? No. Well, that Grogu's the Mandalorian? Well, they haven't said it. It's the best working fan theory. That the show's not about Pedro Pascal's character, it's about Grogu. Yeah, just watch it. Just watch it. Especially the first season's pretty good. Oh my goodness. Do you know anything about anything? You don't watch the World Cup, you don't watch Star Wars. What do you watch? The World Cup's is the most watched sport in the world. I mean, sport event in the world.
never heard of that.
Well, it is. Facts. Goop said... No. Hold on. Yeah, on the road was 25 miles an hour. It was not fun, especially since the police didn't want to listen to my half, but the insurance company believes me, so hopefully it goes in my favor. What do you mean the police didn't want to listen to your half?
Do you want this?
If it was 25 miles an hour both ways, hold on. If it was 25 miles an hour both ways, both streets. Wait, no. Yes, Fuzzy, thank you. But now, hold on. Put this here. And they hit you that hard. No wonder. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, just this life advice. If the insurance company is saying they believe you, when the police didn't want to, if they say they believe you, it's because it's pretty evident that it is that you're telling the truth. Like they usually be like, maybe you're not, maybe not. How about no? They lean very heavy on what about no. So if they're leaning in your favor and actually telling you that, that's very good. That's very good news. But yeah, now you gotta point out the obvious, how far away they ended up, how hard they hit you, plus whatever your insurance says. Document everything. I'm sure your parents are helping you with that. Just giving you the checklist that I will go through. Document everything. Make sure you keep pictures and copies of everything because you don't want to lose something. But yeah, tell the truth, let them know, and it'll be good. How long ago was that, Goobs? Ron, there was no... are you not on my Discord? You're not on my Discord, right? I put a message that my power had gone out. And it came back the next day, but... I had put my computer in the basement, so I unplugged the whole thing, and I ended up... It was not enough time to set it all up, and... So I ended up not streaming, Rowan. There's one right below you, Fuzzy. Oh no, not like this. You got the one in the gas station too?
Yeah, I got all three.
Ah, I left him one shot and you took him? Wow. Wow. Okay, you're welcome. Wait, a whole team landed behind us. And I don't have enough health. I don't have enough health. There's one here. I am very low on health. I have 16. The other one run away. No, he's on the roof. He's on that roof. He's shooting at me. He's over there on the roof. Oh no. Not like this. Not like this. I was rushed to the hospital, they never got my statement. Only the other drivers, they say I T-boned the car. When the accident said I didn't, and the offer doesn't want to accept our, the officer doesn't want to accept our appeal. I was right there by the paramedics at the scene, and people on the scene after the accident say they hit me, so the officer definitely wrong, but insurance has that. Yeah, make sure you document everything, and I mean, bottom line is that the officers is just an opinion. I mean, yeah, the insurance can figure it out. I hope they definitely go in your favor, dudes. The most important thing that you're safe. Rita says, "Tío, soda, you're so cute." Oh, thank you. Try. I got a haircut not too long ago. Look at me. Getting a Yeti haircut's not easy. No. Yeti haircuts are a special situation. Right now, only the creator can give me a haircut. Oh, Goops. You know, like I said, it's gotta be safe. Do the best you can to be safe, and remember that, yeah, you know, it's not how good you drive, it's how bad everybody else drives. It sounds terrible, but it's a good way to stay locked in when driving. Nice Strat says, I'm not afraid at the moment. I didn't read the whole thing. And I'm currently training my muscle memory and controlling the car with my driving instructor. Yes, exactly. There's... I mean, look. Creator and I have been driving cars since the creator was... Oh, we learned the basics since I was like 14, 13? That was a long time ago. So, you know, it's been a minute since we learned how to drive. And driving on our own, at least 25 years. So it's easy to forget. Like, it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of paying attention. A lot of, you know, learning how to control a car. Different cars have different brakes. Remember that. Different cars have different pressure on the pedals. So some you got to push really hard, some you don't. And little things that you got to get used to. But that's why at the beginning you got to be extra careful. Drive slower than everybody else if you have to. Let other people pass if they want to drive too fast. But, you know, be safe. Don't take any unnecessary risks. You'll be good. Or at least as safe as you can be. Because think about it. Goobs, you said they hit you on the hood of your car? Like on the front, right? Just on the front part? Well, I think that's what Goobs said. But think about it. If Goobs was driving recklessly and drove faster, she would have not been hit in the hood of her car. She would have been hit in the door of her car. And all because, you know, Goobs was driving safely. You know, they just hit it there. And that's part of it. Like, that you don't, even if you look both ways, you don't want to just, you know, YOLO the way into the street. You know, so the fact that Goobs took that precaution meant he didn't get hit in the door, meaning it could have been a lot worse. So that's what I mean by, you know, you'll be as safe as you can be as long as you do those things. You know? Makes sense? Hope it makes sense, because I'm not playing it again. That's too much. Ghana and Panama are still, as the British said, 0-0. Alright, what are we doing, Fuzzy? And what happened to Rowan? See, I was talking, I didn't hear him. So Rowan said he had to what?
Leave the game.
Of course he did, because he was gonna go eat. I think it's funny that we favoring the UK on the 4th. What now? I don't know if it's part of like that accident you have, but your writing didn't make any sense. Alright, I was gonna go push that, but I forgot that I don't have any long range weapons. I need an assault rifle. Oh, found a fire, the Sprite thingy. Cherry Sprite. Look, I don't care. It looks cool. Now, can I get an assault rifle? Oh wait, there's weapons here. All right, wait. Found a hunting rifle. And the same thing you were showing over there, so we're good. Hold on, let me drink this juice first. Uh-oh. Team in a vehicle. Oh, they're right next to me! I moved away because I don't want to risk it because we're playing trios, but they definitely saw me. Oh! Yep, they saw me. Alright, I knocked one down. I think there's only one up. There's one down on the street. Oh, wait. This guy is what now? Oh, he died. Up here. Oh, he had a golden weapon. Alright, he is up here. Ooh! Imagine. Fuzzy, can you flank? He's focused on me. Said the rock. Oh, the other one's pushing you. Yeah, there was no way I was gonna win that. I was having issues with my reload button. We're favoring the UK on the facing. Out of court. On the facing. That doesn't even make sense. You said I think it's funny that we are favoring the UK on the facing. You mean on the? Do you call this the facing round? Is that what it is? I'm confusion, but I think that's what it is. Nice try. Either way, if you're still listening, good luck with the thing. I didn't have driving classes per se. I had my uncles letting me drive on their lap, so it's mostly just the steering wheel, and then eventually my dad would let me drive. Well, he was in the car, of course, and then my mom would let me drive when I was a teenager, like around the neighborhood. And I just learned from watching them. As a matter of fact, when I was 8, the creator was 8. Grandma Yeti was learning to drive, and in the back seat, we were just telling Grandma Yeti, "No, you got this. Look, just wait, take your time. Look both ways. Take your time. I've always been good about remembering routes and where to go and how to go back. Like my orientation has always been pretty good. So since then, just learning by watching and people just slowly teaching me. But I wish I would have had 4 more classes, because people go through a checklist of teaching you things to do. What do you want, Fuzzy? Ready up. We don't have a lot of time. Don't teach me. I already know how to drive. I can drive blindfolded. I just don't, because I choose not to.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, I got it.
I'd like to see that. Can we get a stream of
I
that?
can. I'm just not going to do it because I choose not to.
Yeah, you can drive until you can't see where you're going. You hit something.
Oh, somebody once said, you can drive with your feet. That doesn't mean you should. That makes sense. I'm telling you. No, you can't drive with your feet. You can push the pedals with your feet, but that's not driving. It's a small part of driving. How many people in the chat can drive, what do you call it in the UK? I know we call it 5-speed, manual. No. Oh, but you're from the US. All you know is automatic cars. I'm talking about manual, 5-speed. Shifting. And sadly, most of the world's now going... Where are we going? Where are you? Alright. Most of the world is switching to automatic cars. It used to be that... There's still a lot of manual cars around the world, but I think slowly but surely the newer cars, especially the smart cars, are definitely not going to need to be manual. So, fatness. I kind of like the ones that got like the little fancy ones that got the shifting thing on the like really expensive cars. They have the shifting on the steering wheel, kind of like a controller. I like that idea, but still, I like manual. I like manual. I also, well, I used to have a Honda Civic that was low and nice wheels, and I may or may not have gotten a tidbit Fast and Furious for legal purposes. That is not a true story. No, that my car was beautiful, and that's all it was meant to be. It's actually a pretty good car. It's a '96 Honda Civic.
Does this not work?
2-door. Oh, I sold it because it was getting old. but it was working before. It needed some work. And water was getting in the trunk, so it needed some work.
You were watering your
So-
car.
Well, it was watering the trunk of my car, yeah. Not the healthiest thing to do, but it happened. That's what it says. You're learning manual? Nice. Look, that's the best thing you can do, because if you learn how to drive manual, then you can automatically, get it? Get it? You can automatically drive an automatic. So yeah, my point was that car was a manual, and I had it for a long time, and it was very nice because it would speed up a lot. It would sound. See, the setup I had it didn't sound. No, it sounded. So it sounded better, but yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Can you repeat that?
No. No. You had to be there.
What's the car noise?
Wait,
What's the car sound like?
No, I know you had to be there. Oh, yeah, no. That was the good noise. Yeah. Where? Wait, okay, hold on. I saw somebody right next to me. Ah, okay. I saw the feet and then they disappeared. Rowan says, Goop says, let me retry in the World Cup. The US is facing the UK on the 4th of July. Oh, I see what you mean. That is a very good point. That is a choice. I did not put 2 and 2 together, and I'm good at math. That is a choice, bold choice of that. Okay, interesting. I am telling you right now, I have to say, I like history and independence. This is not gonna go the way they think. Although, look, I'll be honest with you though. The way U.S. is playing now, this could be their breakthrough. If this would put the World Cup upside down. If the U.S. wins against England on I don't know what to say. That would be insane. But at the same time, it would put the U.S. not only as a good team now, but as a favorite. Fuzzy, I don't know if I mentioned this. I don't have a lot of health. I can't get out. I'm dead. But yeah, that is quite the choice. I did not think about that. I'm telling the U.S. after what I saw on that last game, oh no, I'm dead. Does this juice give me any health? Nope, it won't. Get out. No. Ah! What did you do? What did you do? What? I was in the storm. Oh, there's somebody in here. I have 8 health. And you're gonna crash the car and leave me in there. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. You gotta explain these things to me. In Spanish. Yeah. That's how it works nowadays. Oh, that's just the car moving. What is that? But I have juice. Yeah, but if I'm taking the Sprite, I'm keeping it. What are you doing? Well, how much shields do I need? Equip it? How do I equip it? No, what? Wait. Equip. E? No. Oh, there. Ah. Now start dancing? Oh, this is a weird one. How about this? It gives me health as long as I'm dancing? Now you want it back? Oh no, that's not. It was orange, to be fair. Alright, come on, hurry up. Oh yeah, that's mine. Let's go. Ghana, Panama, 00. Oh wait, I don't have an assault rifle. Ah! Why am I holding the wrong thing? I don't have an assault rifle, by the way. Oh yeah, move! We're getting shot by two teams. One's up here. No, yeah. Good job. That was interesting. Really? Nothing but shotguns. Alright. No, I don't want a shield. I want triple shotgun. There you go. Now I still need a assault rifle. No, what? I got shields. I really got shields.
We'll get you stuff.
What do I do? Wait, swap them?
Haven't levels up, you have good items.
So I leave my fire one? Did you really? Oh no, it's not you. Somebody stole my lamination. Alright, I am never fighting close range ever again. Never. At all. Ever. I don't know if it's my mouth. Well, it's not. Look, we gotta adjust the sensitivity. We gotta adjust the sensitivity. That's what it is. That's the look. Everything's gonna come back to normal here in a second. So what happened was targeting and scope. See, the problem is scope and targeting. We're gonna lower this a little bit. All right, am I back yet? Why not? Hurry up. That is the worst turret placement ever of all time. Yeah, but it's not hitting them. I guess, well, I mean, now that I think about it, yeah. Yeah, no, I can see it. I can, because it made him come to the ledge. There's no way you're emoting right now. Oh, because you get the stuff to email. That's a pretty interesting choice. Can they hear you? But I can't hear you because it's copyrighted. can't hear you at all. Oh, loud.
There we go.
So all they hear is that you're emoting right now. That is this guy's problem. Worst turret placement ever of all time. No. Fuzzy. I mean, all that talk and then you put the turret backwards in the wrong place, and then you try to run away, and the porta potty, you know, come on, the speed, the movement, they're not what we need, Fuzzy. My fault. I did not make you do nothing.
You were saying the turret was in a bad spot, so I moved it.
Yeah, it was, but you managed to go from bad to worse. I mean, I didn't think it was possible, but you somehow managed. Wait, what happened to my face? I mean, goodness gracious. All right, look. Unfortunately, today was supposed to be a very short stream. But I'll be back tomorrow. Let me double check. Who's playing tomorrow? One more? No, I can't. Sorry, Fuzzy. I can't. I'm unable. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, I'm unable to do the thing. I mean, that's the definition of can't.
Just click the button.
All right. Yeah, no, we can definitely stream early tomorrow. I mean, Switzerland and Bosnia isn't going to be the most exciting game of all time. So I think I'm going to skip that one. Canada and Qatar, I can watch it after we end the stream. Look, perfect stuff. Mexico plays at 9 o'clock. Perfect timing tomorrow for streaming. All right, but we're going to go ahead and leave it there, Fuzzy. I need you to think about what you did. I mean, it was definitely not, that was just not top peak gaming. You were not locked in. You were not, you put the, how do you manage to go from bad to worse placement on the turret? It's like you looked at it and you said, no, wait, am I not ready? No, because it was bad, but it was at least shooting them, and like when they came down, it was shooting them. But then you managed to turn it around.
Yeah,
like
you told me to move it.
You put the turret in timeout. It's facing the corner. Think about what you did, and then you do the slowest exit scene of all time. I mean, it's just like
I couldn't go any faster.
I know. I think you need to sleep on it. Think about what you did. Hope you have nightmares about it. That was kind of mean, but you know, you were not locked in.
About you.
You're gonna have nightmares in the porta potty. Anyway, look. Oh, what if that's a horror movie? The killer porta potty. It eats people. Anyway, well then we'll leave that movie for the future. But we're gonna leave it there. Thank you so much. I just want to make sure that everybody knows I'm still alive. The power only went out for 24 hours, so we were good. Oh my goodness, Fuzzy. This is what I think about that. Look. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much. Have a good night. Happy World Cup. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll talk more soccer for a whole month, or football. And as usual, thank you, Rowan. Thank you, Fuzzy. Guercilia, Saul Martin, Nice Strat, Rita, and everybody else lurking. Cindy. Oh, Cindy, I almost missed you over there. Cindy. And everybody else lurking. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being awesome. Please remember to be kind. And I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, there's no cake.
Gentlemen, it has been a privilege playing with you tonight.